This is an Algebra 1 Summer School, Unit 5, Lesson 3, Factoring Difference of Squares, Practice. These 6 problems are on the notes for the difference of squares factoring method. I'm going to do numbers 1, 2, and 3 on this video. If you have questions on problems other than 1, 2, or 3, you can check out the key that's posted on Canvas or come into office hours and ask your instructor for help. All right, in order to factor by difference of squares, the first thing you have to look for is to determine if you have a binomial that you are factoring. All right, a binomial has 2 terms. When I look at each of these, all 3 of these problems have 2 terms, so I know that I can factor using difference of squares. I also need to look to see if there's a minus sign in between each factor. Because there's minus signs there, I know that I'm trying to find the difference of squares. Difference in math means subtraction. Now the third thing, I have binomials, I have subtraction. I need to be able to take the square root of both terms. So let's try. I can take the square root of 4 and the square root of a squared. The square root of 4 is 2, the square root of a squared is a. Since I can take the square root of both, I'm going to go ahead and use that 2 and a in the pattern. There's a special factoring pattern here for a difference of squares. I take the 2 and a, the square roots, I put one of each in the parentheses, I put a plus in between one and a minus in between the other. That is the factoring pattern. Now, if I wanted to check to see if I actually got the right answer here, I would go ahead and distribute. So I'm going to distribute to show you here. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times negative a is minus 2a. A times 2 is plus 2a. And then minus a squared. The negative 2a and positive 2a cancel each other out. And you're left with negative 4 minus a squared, which is exactly what we started with. All right, let's look at number 2. Again, I have a binomial. I have subtraction. Now I need to see if I can take the square root of 100r squared and the square root of 1. Well, the square root of 100r squared is 10r. The square root of 1 is 1. So I'm going to take that 10r and the 1 and put it into the factoring pattern. So I have two parentheses. A 10r goes in each. A 1 goes in each. And I get a plus and a minus in the middle. All right, finally, number 3. I have a binomial. I have subtraction. Now I need to see if I can take the square root of 1 and the square root of 49c squared. We said the square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 49c squared is 7c. I'm going to take that 1 and the 7c and put it into some parentheses. A 1 in each, 7c in each, of minus and a plus. That's your fully factored form. All right, that's a quick practice. There's 3 other problems on your paper for you to try on your own. If you still have questions, do some other practice posted on Canvas or come into office hours and ask for help.